With Dragon Ball Super bringing back Broly, one of the most diverse and hotly debated characters in all the Dragon Ball extended universe, it's arguable whether or not they will ever bring back another character or situation that would be worth talking about as much as Broly himself. But with this video, I want to talk about the only character that I can actually think about that would be worth bringing back for the overall series and fan base. Today, we're going to be talking about Tapion.
Hey YouTubers, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on these social media platforms. Enjoy the video.
That's right guys, today we're going to be talking about Tapion, the time-traveling awesome alien that was introduced in Dragon Ball Z Movie 13, Wrath of the Dragon. And really, I don't really understand it. I think that there's this stigma with Tapion's character because a lot of people seem to believe that Tapion gave Trunks his sword that future Trunks used in the whole Android saga. Obviously, this was a nice little callback. It was a nice little Easter egg, but it has nothing to do with future Trunks and his sword. And the sword that present Trunks got was just not the same that future Trunks got. Plus the fact that the canon movies were never really canon to what happened in the Dragon Ball Z timeline. With that being said, as I did a video, probably one of the first videos I did on this channel, I really think that Wrath of the Dragon could be looked at as just a side story to everything that happened in the Dragon Ball Z timeline, the canon, if you would say, and you can watch that movie as if it happened after the Buu arc and you wouldn't really have that much of an issue. So, I mean, just take it or leave it, whatever you think about Tapion's character, whatever you think about that movie. Personally, I really enjoy it, and I think a lot of people should watch it if you haven't watched it already. But with that being said, I think that Tapion's character could be a character we explore in the future of Dragon Ball, and something that I think would actually bring a lot of depth to certain things that were introduced in Dragon Ball Super. One of the things that's kind of tied to his character, at least in my opinion, is the fact that he is somewhat of a time-traveling individual, the same way that Trunks was. And one of the things Dragon Ball Super introduced was this concept of time travel being really taboo amongst mortals and gods, and things that people didn't even want to talk about or mention. This was something that Beerus and Whis really kind of feared about and thought that if Zeno were to figure out that anybody was time traveling, then they would get into serious trouble. And even in Toritaro's version of the manga, there was at least some hints that it wasn't just Trunks time traveling between various dimensions in Universe 7. And in fact, other people from other universes were time traveling as well. So I think Tapion himself would be an amazing addition to the overall story of Dragon Ball Super and a way of reintroducing the time traveling aspect as a taboo thing and really taking the time to explain why that is. Why are Whis and Beerus super afraid of time travel, and what impact does this actually have on the multiverse? How does Zeno get involved, the Grand Priest, all these other gods of destructions and gods of creations that we've met through the Tournament of Power, and really see where this guy came from. If you have Tapion be from one of the other universes who simply just time traveled in order to save his universe or to save the multiverse in general, then you create a really sympathetic character for Goku and Vegeta and everyone else to interact with, and heck, maybe even bring in future Trunks again to the future of this franchise. That way you have a lot of people vying for these characters and the property itself, and really establishing Dragon Ball as the must-see anime when it comes back in 2019 or 2020 or whenever it actually comes back. So guys, I'm just going to leave it off in there. I know this is a short video. It's just a discussion. Do you want to see Tapion come back, and in what story do you think that he should come back in the future? I've hinted at this before on other social media platforms that you can go on the screen and follow me as well. This is a character that I have a story for and I would really like to pitch sometime in the future. So if you want to hear that, make sure to go down to the comment section below and share your thoughts and opinions. Tell me you want to see my Tapion story, especially the stuff after Broly that I've been coming up with. And hopefully you guys subscribe and really enjoy the content going into the future. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Don't forget to hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. It's been real.